Hello everyone, in this video we are going to create an ABS volume and attach to the EC2 instance, and then we are going to create the S3 bucket and add files to that bucket. First we are going to create the volume. After launching the instance, we will be going to Elastic Block Storage. In that, click volumes and give create volume. Now we are going to choose a size. I am giving 16. And we have to select the availability zone. It must be taken from the instance page. After selecting the availability zone, click create volume. After creating the volume successfully, we have to attach that volume to the EC2 instance page. For that, we have to go to actions and we are going to attach volume. We have to select the running instance page and then click attach. After attaching our EBS to the instance, I am going to mount that EBS to the EC2 instance page. For that, I am using the LSLBK to see my attached volume, and then I am going to check whether the volume is empty or not. For that, I am using sudo file -s/dev/xvdf to check the volume is empty or not. I am getting my output as data, and then we are going to format that volume. For that, I am using the command sudo mkfs-t ext4/dev/xvdf. After formatting the volume, I am going to create a directory. For that, I am using the command sudo mkdir/volume name. You can give your volume name as your own. After creating the directory, I am going to mount that volume. For that, I am using the command sudo mount/dev/xvdf/volume name. xvdf/my first volume. This is my volume name here, and then give the command cd/your volume name. And then I am going to confirm my volume here. For that, I am giving df-h to confirm my volume. Yes, I can see my volume there. Yes, we mount that volume to the EC2 instance. And then I am going to create S3 bucket. For that, move through the console page, S3 console. In that, we have give create bucket. Give the bucket name and the region. After giving this both, you can click create bucket. Give create bucket. Yes, we have created the bucket successfully, and then I am going to upload the files. For that, I am selecting that bucket and click upload and add files. Any file you can choose and add from the file manager. After adding, I am getting my file here. Click that file. And in the object, we can see that the details of the file and copy that URL and paste it in a new tab. Now it doesn't work. For making it to work, we have to go to Amazon S3 and then go to the created bucket, and then we have to give the permission and edit the block public access. We have to edit there, and then we have to edit the access control list as everyone access and enable the list and read. Click confirm and confirm it, and we have successfully edited. Change the access control list from everyone access and enable the list and read. Now again go to the object, go to the file, the top right you will be seeing that object actions. In that scroll down you will be seeing that make public, and click make public. Yes, we have successfully edited the public access, and nothing to do over here. Just go to that the tab and refresh that page. Now it seems to be working. And then I am going to create it in a command line. For that we have to install sudo apt install aws cli, and then we have to give aws configure. We have to give the access key id and secret key id. It should be taken from the IAM user. You have to create the IAM user, and then you have to give aws s3 ls. We can see our last created bucket here, and then give aws s3 ls s3 colon / bucket name. You can give the bucket name here. What you have created before that bucket name, and then we are going to create a new bucket here. For that use the command aws s3 mb s3 colon / new bucket name. What you are going to give, you can write it here. I'm giving my first bucket 20. Now we can see our new bucket in that page. Go to S3 console You can see that two bucket here.